welcome to another Centurions Corner, and today we're building another custom using the bootleg figures from AliExpress. And yeah, I still think these sculpts are pretty cool. We have got the new sculpts coming out, but you know, 20 quid a figure just to repaint them, and I think it just takes that away from collectors, because a year down the line you ain't going to be able to get a Phase 1 clone trooper at all. But these guys will still be highly available, so I'm not taking them away from actually avid collectors. But I will get one of those Phase 1s, that's for sure. So here he is. Yeah, we're going to create Jesse, who is obviously part of the 501st. And I just literally watched the episode Deserter, and I thought I'd just have a look at his armour, because there's not a lot of images online. And that's his first ever appearance. But it's also his only appearance as a Phase 1 clone trooper. So I've gone through, I've printed off the kind of templates that I always use just as a quick reference guide. And actually, as a Phase 1 clone trooper, it is absolutely a bit boring. All he's done is front shins are blue. We've got these larger sort of circles with a white rim around on his shoulder bells. And obviously we've got this kind of the emblem up on his head, but that's it. There's no other blues on his arms. We've got a little stripe, and that's about it. I found him a bit boring, to be honest. So I'm actually going to come away from it a little bit, and I'm actually going to do a Phase 2 Jesse, but with a Phase 1 head. I just find there's a bit more characteristics in the Phase 2 kind of armour. And again, when he goes to Phase 2, he has just the shoulder bell. I'll just bring this in a bit closer. So his shoulder, it's just the stripe again in the Phase 2, as I started it as the Phase 1. So I kind of looked at the concepts, and I think I'm going to carry on and do the Phase 1 shoulder bells, and then everything else is going to look like Phase 2. And around on the back as well, I'm going to bring in a bit of Phase 2, because he has a bit more blue on there. And I think he would just fall in line with these guys just a little bit more. And he has different colours of blue as well in the Phase 1, and it just, I don't know, it just doesn't look right. It just looks a bit naff, I think. So I'm going to stick with this guy to see how he turns out. And it's quite a simple design, really. The only thing I think we're going to struggle with is his emblem up on his head. But, you know, I do like a challenge, and I'll probably do it all freehand, I suppose, and just see how it goes. Right, so before we start off, what I will be using is the X23 Tamiya, which is a clear blue, and also I have this kind of other acrylic paint, which is a light blue. Now, if you go back and watch the DENAL video, this is exactly the same paint that I used for that and that. So if you do get a little bit lost, I think I'll go through a little bit more detail than I will on this video. So let's go. is all done and painted. So phase 1 kind of / phase 2 armour Jesse was completed. I finished with his icon on the end, which is with a field blue XF50 Tamiya, and yeah, it's just actually finished it off with a really nice sort of colour at the top there. So I'm going to go away using the Tamiya weathering kits and weather him up, and then to put him with his brothers in arms, and come at you with another review of the figure with a bit of a closer look. So until then, you can subscribe, you can like, and you can follow me on Instagram, which is in the description below. And until then, I'll see you next time. Take care.